this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create a snow scene from your photographs. It's better if you can use a photograph that's got a bit of snow on the ground maybe, and you then can create falling snow. But you can create this snow effect with photos similar to the one that I've got up here. First of all, what you need to do is create a brush preset, and to do that you need to go to File, New. If you can click Command N or Control N on a Windows PC. Click OK. Where it says width, you need to put in 500 and 500 height, and change the background contents to white. Click OK. Go up to the elliptical marquee tool, click on that and create an oval shape. Now down to the bottom here, create new layer and click Shift Delete. This fill box will come up and you need the contents to be black there. Click OK. Make another little dot about there. Shift Delete. Click OK, and another round marquee shape there, and click Shift Delete. OK, and another one there as well. Make it a bit bigger. That's it. Shift Delete. OK. See here, you've got the marching ants around this elliptical marquee tool shape. Go up to, we don't need that, because if we now try to create the brush preset, it won't work properly. So go to Select and click Deselect, or it could be Command D or Control D. Go to Edit and define the brush preset. Click OK. There's your brush. Name it now Snow and click OK. There's your brush. Back to your picture that you want to change and create snow with. Go to your brush icon here and you'll see this is your brush now. If it's not there, go up here and go down to the bottom. You should find it right down at the bottom there. We now need to go up to Windows, to Brush, F5, and we need to change the shape dynamics. So click on Shape Dynamics, Size Jitter. This is what your brush looks like now. If you change the size jitter, you'll see it changes it slightly. The minimum diameter and the angle jitter, which will turn it like that. In fact, I'm just going to change the brush size a little so that you can see what's really happening. That's a better preview. Angle jitter, control the roundness, you can change that, and the minimum roundness as well. Now go to Scatter, click on that. Up the scatter, you see in the preview what it's doing to the brush. Both axes, click on that. You can change the count, you can make it more if you want to, or less. I'm just going to leave it on. Yeah, one will do. Now go to Transfer, and we want the opacity jitter right up to 100%. So it would normally be down there, I think, right the way up. Turn that off if you want. The flow jitter, turn that up a little bit. You've altered the brush a little bit now, and this is what it looks like. Now I like to create layers, so if you go down to the create a new layer, click on there. In fact, click on it 5 times. On this bottom layer, I'm going to create snow that's landed on the model's shoulders and hair, and that would be small, so let's get it down really small. It's down to 17, and that's what I like to do. Just pull the snow on the shoulders and the hair and around. A bit on the scarf. You can mess about. Each time you do this, it'll be different, and sometimes it looks better than others. You know, it's a lucky dip really. Now go to layer 2, and let's try a little bit bigger. Now, so at the back, you want smaller snow because it's further away, and a little nearer you want it a little bit bigger. Let's go to the next layer though, and we'll put that there, and then the next layer, let's go a little bit even bigger. Don't worry about getting it on the face because you can always delete the snow on that layer from around the face. Let's go to layer 5, and let's now put the size up quite large, not too large though. There you go. In fact, let's just go a little bit bigger. There you go. There you go. Right, so now turn off all of the layers so they're invisible. So you're left now with the first layer, which is the snow that was on the jumper and the scarf. Click on that layer, go up to filter, Gaussian blur. See how it's affected it? That's how it was, and you can blur it like that, see? I think that's okay. It looks like snow's landed, doesn't it? I'll click OK there. Click layer 2, and let's go to filter again, Gaussian blur. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, next layer. It's filter, blur, Gaussian blur. There are different techniques there's all sorts of different things you could use to make snow really. This is just the way I like to do it. See, that looks like it's in the background. That looks good. Now click layer 4. I'm going to do something slightly different now. I'm going to filter, blur, motion blur. There you go. You can change which direction it's going in. Let's have it going like that there. Okay. Layer 5. I think I'll do motion blur again just to see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. If you don't want the snow on the face or some parts of the face, you can go here to the eraser tool and put the opacity down slightly. You can have it on 100%, but if you put it down to 37 or something, it won't get rid of all of it. It'll just blur out little bits and make it look a little bit more believable. See, down here. That's it. Maybe there a little bit. Yeah. Looks a bit more believable, I think. You see, that's just your blurring with the eraser tool on layer 5, not in any of the rest of them. But that's up to you if you want to say if you wanted to get rid of this area, or just fade it out slightly. Layer 3. I'd suggest, just messing around with the pictures. Maybe have a few attempts at it and see how far, how you get on really. And if you're happy with it, then it's done. Now, I don't know, I like this. I think this looks good. I've done quite a few, I've had quite a few goes at this, and there's lots of different outcomes, and I'd say that this one's an 8. I think it looks really cool. If you like my tutorials, please come back, and please like and subscribe.